What if I told you there's a stone wall hidden high in the Dominican mountains, built to keep out more than just soldiers? In the heart of the Cibao, Jarabacoa's fortified enclave has stood silent for over a century, its purpose forgotten by most travelers. Today we'll peel back the layers of that mystery. The story begins in 1865, when the newly independent Dominican Republic faced frequent raids from Haitian bands crossing the Cordillera Central. Governor José María Cabral ordered a defensive line around the burgeoning town, borrowing techniques from European bastions. By 1872, the wall, 4 meters high and 12 meters thick in places, encircled the central plaza. Why a wall in a mountain valley? Jarabacoa's coffee plantations were the economic lifeline of the Cibao. Protecting the harvest meant protecting the nation's export revenue. The wall's gates opened only for caravans carrying beans, sugar, and the occasional letter from the capital, Santo Domingo. But the wall did more than keep out invaders. Local folklore tells of the Guardián del Cibao, a spectral figure said to patrol the parapets at night, warning of droughts and disease. Villagers still leave a handful of coffee beans at the base of the eastern tower, hoping the Guardián will spare their crops. The wall's construction used stone from the nearby Rio Jimanoa, hauled by ox-drawn carts over rugged trails. Workers carve each block by hand, a process that took nearly 3 years. When the final stone was set in 1875, the town celebrated with a procession that echoed through the valley. Fast forward to 1906, President Ramon Casares launched a modernization plan that would render the wall obsolete. New telegraph lines, an electric street lamp network, and a horse-drawn tram stretched beyond the old gates, pulling the town into the age of steel and steam. Yet the wall never fell completely. During the 1912 bridge construction over the Rio Haino, engineers used the old fortifications as a staging ground. The stone arches still bear the scars of that era, a silent reminder that progress often walks hand in hand with history. Beyond Jarabacoa, the Cibao's geography shaped its destiny. The Sierra del Cibao funnels rain into fertile valleys, while the surrounding karst landscape, think towering Haitises and hidden dolines, creates natural corridors that ancient peoples used for trade and escape. One such corridor leads to the legendary Los Haitises National Park, a labyrinth of mangroves and limestone cliffs. Early 20th century explorers described it as the gateway to the underworld, a place where the wind sings through sinkholes and the water disappears into darkness. In 1916, American forces occupied the island, and the myths of the Guardián grew louder. Soldiers reported hearing drums at midnight near the wall, attributing them to native resistance. Historians now argue the sounds were simply the river's rush amplified by the stone. While the wall's military role faded, its cultural impact endured. Every July, Jarabacoa hosts the Festival del Guardián, where locals reenact the night watch with lanterns, drums, and a procession of coffee bean offerings. The event draws tourists from Santo Domingo to Samaná Bay. Speaking of Samaná, the bay's turquoise waters hide a different secret, a network of underwater caves that were once smuggling routes for contraband coffee. Divers today still find remnants of 19th century barrels sealed with the same stone they used for the wall. So, does the Guardián still roam the walls of Jarabacoa? Some say the answer lies at the highest point of the region, Pico. Duarte, the island's tallest peak. From its summit, you can see the entire Cibao basin. And on clear nights, a faint glow is visible where the wall meets the sky. The mystery remains unsolved, and that's why I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt a chill on a mountain trail? Or heard a story that refuses to fade? Drop your experience in the comments, subscribe for more hidden histories. And stay tuned for our next deep dive into the legends of the Dominican Karst.